So everybody, it's Mon here. Welcome back to some more AC4. Hope you guys day's doing good. For school. It's Friday. So I gotta go on the stretch. I'm gonna cut my back before we actually get into action. Okay, got done. Like I said, back to some more AC4. You roam around about with these hunting skills out here for these shock, these prey. Go ahead and run it. Got home from school. Thank God it's Friday. Let's go ahead and get popping. Blum 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 pa pa cut. Rice him. Clock him and make him. Bro. Come on now.
One more and we're done. We're done now.
Trading stock for fish. Employee of the month. The employee out here raiding over the fish.
Agreed, Captain.
I catch all the fish. I catch all the fish is lacking. Brace! Raw full water. We're gonna get some more crew members, man. Goodness. Put you on the top of a wave, B. I wanna go ahead and just overlook that shark. Let's go ahead and go over here. Fast travel right here. See you guys when we get there. You know stuff. But yeah, just got home from school. Thank God it's Friday. Break up the time. I still about the day. Remember I said my kids mouth for the recording.
Let's ride this squall!
Devil's Advocate. I want to go and tell y'all a story before we get into this. Speaking of Devil's Advocate, can I pause this? Yeah, I can. Okay. It's gonna be a short story. I don't want to take away the entire case map for the Michigan episode. Hope you guys did going good as always. And guys, fight it for me. But actually, with Devil's Advocate, I didn't know what it was the entire time. The first time I heard it was when I saw a debate with a person. You guys might have remember it when I was making a debate about why Kratos can't solo the MK verse, which obviously from being older, get more information, airports, things. I don't agree with that statement. He does ultimately. He ratifies them with multiple cases of hacks, destroys them, they get decimated. For the same amount for the time. time, I couldn't actually win if I made a proper arguments. Technically, more in. Me and the person were both being ignorant about it. Besides my dislike of the person, not actually as a person, but account for me not wanting to talk to him, I didn't understand it, and he refused to actually go and explain that to me. Not actually, like, I'm not actually trying to refuse. I'm not trying to put nothing bad on him. It's more like I just didn't know about it from that point, and then eventually I knew more about it when I looked at the definition. I just didn't care because, like, I don't know what the fuck that even fucking means. But not getting the meaning, obviously it means reaching for an argument to push for something, and I have a friend that does that, and he actually is doing it at school more and more. And I wasn't actually trying to have a full argument this time, but I was actually arguing with him about if Doctor Strange is a wizard. I get it might seem like a childish argument, but the only reason why I had the argument is because I felt like him calling him a wizard was a degrading term, because obviously he's superior than that. I get you could call him a wizard. I only said he wasn't because he's a sorcerer supreme, and calling him a wizard seems like a put down. I get, you know, whatever, it's a foolish, arguable argument, but obviously I'm gonna defend my nigga Doctor Strange. And he over here says some ignorance that isn't true, and then in this sense he rearranges the argument into what it is, and I wasn't trying to talk about it. I only said it because I feel like he's wrong, and he talks about me trying to win the argument when I wasn't, because I don't need to win the argument. I can just prove that you're wrong by the stats. I'm not trying just to win an argument like we're having a full debate. It's just obvious he's not just a wizard. He's a sorcerer. Then he says he's not a sorcerer. I said he's a sorcerer, not a wizard. There's technically differences, but a wizard and a sorcerer, in my opinion, with how they're both described. A wizard is a person who does magical stuff, like a sorcerer. But he, Doctor Strange, copies magic as powers. He's a sorcerer supreme because he knows all different arts that rectifies his magic. Most wizards, generally in fiction, are accompanied with magical teachings that combine with account for what they do. He has magic instilled within him as powers, not teachings. It's the same thing with anime characters, because you said that because Goku doesn't have his powers, just because of the fact that he got taught them, it's not the same thing, because I meant that he has magic instilled with him. It's not actually magic objects that instill him with powers. And he's not just a normal wizard, he's a sorcerer. I get you call him a wizard. I call him a wizard as a joke, but like he's not actually a wizard. So Doctor Strange is not a wizard to me in this instance, because the factor, again, because again, I don't want to take a entire half, but I'm saying account for who he is and how he's like. He doesn't represent anything of a general wizard, because he's a sorcerer supreme. He's the master of sorcery. He dominates multiple different people because he's kind of magic, and at the same time he's a threat to the multiverse and the MCU, or the main talking about factor of MCU. And he's talking about his ring, when his ring is capability to open portals. He's able to open portals without it, and he talked about a dimension when the mirror dimension is not something he created. If you actually watch Doctor Strange or read the comics, the mirror dimension is already a dimension existing. The person who opened the eyes of Doctor Strange about it was the Ancient One, at least in the MCU, and the mirror dimension is a redefined, dysfunctioned reality difference of our world where physics are templed on each other. So I don't know how that even is that, because he didn't make the mirror dimension. He never did. The mirror dimension is explained in Doctor Strange 1. You don't even have to watch it to see a reflection of it, no pun intended, for account for what it is. So that's just why I don't agree with that. Again, to restate my statement, I don't agree that he's a wizard because the point of the fact that everything comes with his character. Again, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. I'm not going to let it get to me, especially when at first we were talking about stuff that he does about foolishness. Guys say he don't be about the foolishness for the most part, and I was explaining other shit. Then he said when I was going back to that, because he rearranged it into that, because that nigga brung it up, is the fact that he be on some foolishness about some other stuff. I'm not trying to get on him. I'm just saying, like, that was just my point at hand, because that's not what I was trying to think about. I was running a whole different point, then it replaced into that. That's even where replaced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's because of where. No matter case, I didn't want it to get into that porous of another argument, because it's not the point. I'm trying to explain it, and he makes it be something else. It's not what I'm trying to say. And multiple people have said that. I have never been able to talk, at least for a day at school, talking about something. And again, it's whatever. I didn't have a bad day. My day was stellar and bang all around. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep having my head up. Fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking around, but it's like on the real. It's just that when you try to say something to someone, and my friend kind of does this, I'm not going to get on him, and some people don't listen to the point at hand what you're trying to say, it kind of gets annoying. It's like, obviously, we all know it gets tiring trying to have arguments with people. And as a high schooler and just young people, there's going to be a reach to argue. Because some niggas legitimately just love arguing. I love arguing when it holds a point. I mean, like, arguing about fictional shit, because it's not a full argument to me, because it's fiction. I get to just talk about it in a way that isn't gonna, like, put anything bad on nobody. I'm fine arguing whatever, depending on the case. I'm just saying, like, I don't like arguing as a format of hobby. My argument thing isn't a hobby. As y'all know, I don't debate that much people. Anytime I would like to debate, I like it to be civil and assertive and cool. And I tried doing that with two people, and both of them had their own pros and cons of why. I go more in depth into that, doesn't matter. Eventually, when I like reach like 10 motherfuckers and I start debating them, but we'll see. I don't know. That's just how I feel. That's just how my opinion is and same for everything going on. So, besides that, let's go and get back into it. I just want to go and share a little small story with y'all.
Were you attacked? Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man of war, the pillar.
What in God's name for?
Still searching for medicines. But he's gone bar me if you ask me.
I'll bring him home.
Leave him, man. He's heaped this trouble on himself.
Give me some speed!
I didn't go on white sails.
Crowd on every inch of sail! Who's Copton Road?
Between three. The Benjamin. Sharp windy and clear island top. I'll keep rolling and go get some more members.
Looks recent.
I see it. Let's hope Thatch hasn't come to the same end.
Yo.
Another bit of wreckage, Captain. This is looking grim.
Yo, watch the island, watch the island, watch the island.
Your eyes peeled.
Locate Queen's Venge.
Blast. This is getting well out of hand.
A dozen crates of medicine should not be
I need more crew members,
That ain't
man.
what I'm meaning. It's Thatch and Hornigold and this pointless feud of theirs. Can't you feel it?
I do, But both men have their hearts in a good place. Both want the best of the people of Nassau.
But is that the best course for us? Saving a city that ain't worth much? We're not men made to govern. We take and spend and live heartily wherever we go.
What solution would you propose?
The answer's in wealth and power, not politics. If we found the observatory, we'd see enough money to buy the whole of England. Or it might be we'd lord over his kingdoms and empires and they was blessed themselves.
A lot of large talk, Captain. But is it your crew you sail for?
The best of these men are made by doing it. It's both simple. Running errands, not living my life.
Here it comes! Steady, lads!
I don't even know what's happening, bro.
Stay tight to her! Enemies are there! Enemy fire! Reloading! Fire! Enemy fire! Put a shot right there! Keep the loose of that! Shot to the wing! Captain, they're too strong!
Boarded. We need crew members. Obviously, we need repairs, so if it gets to that point, and it is what it is, shoot, I'm gonna get shot out the air. You're not dead? I read the whole team, bro. The thing what it means by upgrades is not just in the form of my stuff, that I definitely use them upgrades, but I need men. And Kenway's fleet for now to go ahead and fix that up. Then the rest of everything else I'm gonna be using to go ahead and fight these motherfuckers.
That cliff us off the wind! The wind is picking up faster! Get the mainsails into the wind! Fire! I do not fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain!
Jesus. This ain't gonna move, man.
Here it comes! You're standing out! Back off the shore! Blow us out of the water! They are firing, sir! Raise! Like pizza star! Here it comes! Steady, lads! Ghost! Keep out of her way! She will ram us! Every last scrap of duck on the wind! We're left and bring those royals! Now! Brace yourselves! Brace! Fire! Can't take another hit from it! We're breached badly, sir! Just above Here it comes! Steady, lads! Brace yourselves! Damage here! Tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs! They are firing there!
Thatch is overwhelmed. I'm going ashore.
I'll keep the jackdaw circling.
Shit, he getting overrun. Alright, pop focus. Number one shots.
Stirred up a nest of trouble,
In service of a noble cause!
Medicine, I
Sorry
hope
about
you
that.
Aye! The galleys nearby! If we crack these lawnmowers quick, we might catch up! No, you're not serving! Prepare you for a stuff of this sort, Mr. Bullet!
Damn. Off of me. Off of me. Our smoke bombs. You need it. Bitch. You're giving me that musket. Swap. Bitch. Ah. Bro. Shit. What you got, big boy?
Gentlemen, our galleon has reappeared!
Heads up!
Am I dying right now? Am I really dying right now? Are you serious?
Oh, this is too much!
Thank you. Shit. Got his ass. His shit. Dang. Checked out. Get the helms, mateys. go. Big grade A ship. I got no mortars. On the left. Trying to move right now. This is something. This is how it feels actually man in a war. Killed him instantly, bro.
I'm not a man accustomed to murder, Captain. If you're taking corner, you'd not be sleeping now.
Sucker muzzle gobshite. You'll be hanged in sun-dry, just as them they're wearing, Buston.
The King's calling for a pardon.
Captain, we've searched the hold. It's a middling take, but the medicine we found bears a Charlestown stamp.
Thank you, Mr. Hans.
Oh shit. I rode over to America around this gets done. Number published American Revolution. Well, we still can't, it was not a saying, it's obviously that was not correlated yet in the conflict of imperialism over America and other rules that come with that.
Meet me in Charlestown. 1 month from today.
Survivors 5 out of 5, kill guards stunned by smoke bombs. I had no smoke bombs on me, I need to buy some of those, man. I want to help that a lot. But really, we're outnumbered 10-1. Well, this has been a long one, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Love y'all. Peace out, man.